जब कोई नई दवाई मार्केट में आती है तो उससे पहले उसको लोगों पे टेस्ट किया जाता है।
It's new order.
तुझे तेरे भगवान
डिटेक्टिव ओम सिंह से
बनने आई थी गंगू, कम वक्त पूरा का पूरा सिनेमा बन गई।
भाई
ओ सनी तू चिंता ना करना, मैं करता हूँ कुछ।
Hello everyone and welcome back to another stock analysis video. So today, I want to ask about something fascinating, that is love for movies and web series. Well, are you also a movie buff like me? Do you also enjoy exploring different genres, or do you stick to a few favorites category of movies or series? Well, if your answer is anything, then here is an interesting thing which I have to share with you. But what it is, so if you ever observed, there's an Indian company listed on the stock market that's behind many of the movies and web shows you already adore? Yes, you heard it right. Think about movies like Brahmastra, RRR, World Cup 83, Jungle Cruise, Freddy, Oppenheimer, Interstellar, Jurassic World, Fast and Furious 10. The list goes on and on. In fact, there are so many that I can't cover them all in this video. So, if you are a fan of entertainment, you are in for a treat. Stick around as we dive into the details of that company. But before that, let me introduce, we are PA Wealth, a SEBI registered investment company. We offer stocks, mutual fund, PMS, AIF, insurance and startup investments. Every week we upload a research-rich videos on different companies, mutual funds and financial topics. So to not miss any such updates, subscribe our channel. So guys, there is VFX production company called Prime Focus Ltd. But before moving to direct company details, let's begin with insights for VFX industry. The VFX, visual effects, industry has undergone significant changes in the last decade, with a surge in demand, globalization, technological advancements, and challenges such as tight project timelines and poor management. So, here are some insights into the outlook of the VFX industry. First is market growth. The global VFX market is developing at a rapid pace, and over the next few years, there is likely to be intense competition among key players. The VFX market is expected to grow from $26.3 billion in 2021 to $48.9 billion in 2028, growing at a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 10.9% during the forecast period. Second is technological advancements. So, innovations and technological advances in the VFX industry are encouraging market growth. LED stages and virtual production have been altering filmmaking and post-production processes, bringing them closer together. Third is globalization. So how globalization? Well, the globalization of the VFX business has been happening for a while, with VFX work expanding across the countries. The opportunities for remote working that have been accelerated by the pandemic have been a great enabler of this trend, with artists and teams able to collaborate ever more easily and effectively across geographies. Overall, the VFX industry outlook is positive, with market growth, technological advancements, and globalization. However, the industry still faces challenges such as tight project timelines and poor management. So now, let's move to its introduction of the company. Prime Focus Ltd is engaged in the business of post-production activities including digital intermediates, visual effects, 2D to 3D conversion, and also other technical and creative services to the media and entertainment industry. In fact, it is the first company in India to offer a high-end post-production finishing system, film scanning, and also recording system. Similarly, it's the first in South Asia to offer a 4K facility and also is one of the world's largest providers of end-to-end post-production services. So here you can check companies' end-to-end services like VFX, digital distribution, animations, 3D services, film chemicals treatment and many more services. Let's discuss the business classification. So first segment is International Creative Services. Well, DNEG's company's International Creative Services division offers clients a compelling, full-service solution that also allows grouping of services and global sourcing for complete end-to-end delivery of projects of any size. Second is Global Technology Business. Under this company has Global Cloud Technology Business, Prime Focus Technologies, PFT, is also the creator of AI-enabled enterprise resource planning (ERP) software, clear for the media and entertainment industry. Moreover, it offers broadcasters, studios, brands and service providers solutions that help them lower their total cost by automating business processes around content and managing their business of content better. Third one is of India Film and Media Services. To meet the demands of the OTT sectors, India Film and Media Services business has also maintained its position as the largest production, post-production and creative services provider to the film, broadcast, advertising and OTT industries in India. Let's move to the revenue classification. So, as you can see in the chart, as of FY22, revenue from the India's film and media services business is around 3.2%, while tech or tech-enabled business contributes around 10.4% of the revenue. However, creative services segments contributes the highest revenue share of around 86.4% to the revenue. Shifting to geographical-wise revenue breakup. Indeed, the revenue breakdown showcases that the Canada region holds the largest share, contributing approximately 63% of the total revenue. On the other hand, India's contribution to the revenue is less than 10%. Notably, regions situated to the west, namely the UK and US, together account for nearly 27% of the revenue. The remaining countries across the globe collectively contribute a mere 0.7% to the revenue. In summary, it's evident that a substantial portion of the revenue is generated from Canada. Therefore, any adverse events occurring in Canada could potentially have a significant impact on the company's revenue. Now we will know about shareholding structure of the company. As you can observe, the promoters hold a 70% stake in the company. However, a crucial point to note is that the entire 100% of the promoters' stakes are pledged. This implies that whatever shareholding the promoters possess, it has been pledged. Additionally, it's worth mentioning that the promoters are currently residing in London, not in India. This particular aspect raises significant concerns. Shifting the focus to other shareholder categories, foreign portfolio investors, FPIs, hold an 11.3% stake, while public shareholders account for approximately 18.8% of the stakes. Let's discuss about the management of the company. Mr. Naresh Malhotra. Mr. Naresh Malhotra is the chairman and whole-time director of the company. Mr. Naresh Malhotra is a veteran of the Indian film and television industry. He had produced a number of successful movies. He has set up India's first digital audio studio in the 80s and later in 90s ventured into the business of renting equipments for the production. Second is Mr. Namit Malhotra. He is at non-executive director position in the company. Furthermore, as he is Chief Executive Officer of Visual Effects, Animation and Stereo Conversion Company DNEG. He is also the founder and non-executive director of Prime Focus Ltd, world's largest independent integrated media services company. Third is Mr. Ramakrishnan Sankara Narayana, who is also at the non-executive director position in the company. He has 18 years of IT industry experience. Prior to starting PFT in 2007, he was CEO of Subex Technologies and before that, Global Head of Sales and Marketing for Product R&D Services at Tata Elxsi. He is an engineer graduate from BITS Pilani and an MBA from SP Jain Institute. Last one is Mr. Vibhav Nireng Parikh, who is also on the same position of non-executive director. Vibhav Nireng Parikh is an executive director in the India team of Affirma Capital and is based in Mumbai, India. Vibhav is an accomplished entrepreneur, investment banker, and private equity investment professional with 21 years of progressive experience. Looking forward to key clients. So as you can see clearly, company has many marquee clients like Universal, Marvel, Warner Bros. Entertainment, Disney, Netflix, Bloomberg, Colors, ICC and Amazon. To know company detailed journey and cost structure, you can visit to our blog portal which is now visible on your screen. Now we deep delve into financial health of the company. Over the past 10 years, company revenue has grew by interestingly 17.59%. Whereas, in March 2023 company has grew its revenue by 37% on Y-on-Y basis. On PAT front, in March 23 company's profit grew by 211% to 194 crore in comparison with last year. This is due to loss in last year. But it also worth mentioning that over the past year PAT was very volatile, indicating inefficiencies. Additionally, on free cash flow aspect, company has reported negative cash flow of 508 crore rupees. On margins side, company has reported positive margins in year 2023. However, in March 23, company has reported 21% EBITDA margins. Whereas on PAT margins it has been reported to 4.18%. Further, on debt to equity, it has rose to 194 times, indicating a truck of debt burden. Let's know the management commentaries. So the first is on outlook. According to PricewaterhouseCoopers, the global entertainment and media industry is expected to grow at 4.6% CAGR. Meanwhile, OTT video grew by 22.8% in 2021 and expected to grow at a 7.6% CAGR till 2026. Further, video game segment grew by 32% between 2019 and 2021. It is further expected to grow at 8.4% CAGR till 2026. Internet advertising revenue is anticipated to increase at a CAGR of 9.1%. In tech-enabled services, the company will continue to expand its customer base by signing contracts to cross-sell tech-enabled services and also by improving income from existing customers. Meanwhile, its subsidiary DNEG provide creative services like visual effects, stereo 3D conversion and animation services. In the last 10 years, DNEG has won 6 Oscars awards, all for Best Visual Effects category. Now on opportunities. Open new markets through government agreements. New technology standards and government free trade agreement also provide opportunities for the company to enter into newly developed markets. New customers through online channels. Moreover, company has invested huge amount of money in its online platform over the past few years. This investment also opened up a new sales channel for the company. Now on last parameter, strengths and weakness. Strengths. A. Strong brand portfolio. Prime Focus has strategically invested in cultivating a robust brand portfolio. This asset holds substantial value for potential expansion into new product categories. B. New market excellence. With a proven track record, Prime Focus adeptly enters and excels in new markets. This expansion not only creates fresh revenue streams but also mitigates business cycle risks. C. Skilled workforce. Dedicated investments in Prime Focus employee training yield highly skilled personnel who are not only qualified but also motivated to achieve remarkable outcomes. D. Successful mergers and acquisitions. The company has effectively integrated various firms through mergers and acquisitions. Notably, it has seamlessly incorporated technology companies like Reliance Media Works, contributing to its business growth. Weakness. A. Technology investment gap. To effectively manage the scale of expansion across diverse geographic regions, Prime Focus must allocate more funds towards enhancing its technology integration processes. B. Labor attrition challenge. Prime Focus grapples with elevated employee dropout rates compared to industry counterparts. This translates into heightened expenditure on training and development, exceeding that of competitors. C. Unclear product positioning. While the product records commendable sales figures, its positioning and distinctive selling proposition lack clarity. This renders it susceptible to competitive threats within its sector. That's it for today. Like this video if you find our efforts useful. And also comments your topics, which you wanted to covered by us.